Yes. Maybe a minimum respect for the colleagues, please. Thank you, Chair. I think most of us agree that measures have to be taken against the pandemic. There are very few people who deny that, and they are believing in conspiracies. But measures have to be necessary, proportionate and time limited. And we see huge differences across the member states. And that's actually very strange, because even if the measures are national, fundamental rights are European. And they should apply equally to all European citizens. And as this crisis is lasting longer than just a few weeks, we have to be very vigilant and we have to be very critical, because as colleague Barley also indicated, there are some governments who are very cynically exploiting this pandemic to expand their own authoritarian empires. And yes, it's the usual suspects, it's Hungary and it's Poland. And yes, it's again at the expense of women's rights and LGBTI people's rights. On democracy and the functioning of parliaments, because democratic scrutiny is more important than ever when governments get exceptional powers, or the executive get exceptional powers. And we all realise that there are practical and legal restrictions on our work. But I very much concur with what has just been said. Why is the European Parliament the only parliament in Europe, and indeed the only parliament in Brussels, which is virtually shut down? And it has been done by a unilateral decision of the president of this house. There's not been a political decision. It's not time limited. And I think we give completely the wrong signal to the citizen. We should be here, and indeed we're not banned from coming here, but we're banned from physically participating in meetings. We're banned from meeting face to face, at the coffee machine, because that's part of parliamentary work as well. So finally, colleagues, I think we need more harmonisation also in the exit strategy from this situation, because all EU citizens, even if the countries are hit in different ways by the pandemic, all EU citizens are entitled to democracy, the rule of law and fundamental rights in the entire European Union. Thank you.